Welcome to 82 Toothpicks, a podcast from the Huizinga Law Firm. I'm Thad, and I'm joined by Ethan, Amber, and Jocelyn as we break down our favorite movies and uncover the estate planning gems hidden within them. From comedies and dramas to family sagas, we're talking about the films we love and the legacy lessons they teach. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's talk about the movie. All right, welcome to the podcast, everybody. This is going to be a fun episode. I can already tell.
Yes.
I had never seen this movie. I had heard of it because of the cultural phenomenon it kind of became this past year. Amber, you picked this one.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, tell us why. What is it, first of all?
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yep.
And I picked it because, I mean, there are kids' movies that come and go and that our kids talk about and are excited about.
Sure.
I have not seen a movie absolutely grip the teenagers of America like this one did. And
Sure.
It was everyone, everywhere. And it just, like you said, it had this huge cultural moment. And I think it's worth talking about.
It came out on Netflix.
Mhm.
Right?
Yep.
It's a Netflix production. And then it was released to theaters in a sing-along version.
Yeah.
That's how popular this thing was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Also, it's nominated for Best Animated Picture.
yes. Yes. So in our
Good.
Academy Awards series,
Mm-hmm.
it seemed like a fun one to add.
Sure.
So,
So not our first animated picture,
right.
but maybe our first anime style picture.
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
It's a unique style that I think we're all fairly familiar with. But the anime in general just kind of has its own culture around it.
It does.
It's subgenre probably isn't the right word, but we have animated films, and then there's almost like anime films.
Anime
Yes.
is a whole different thing.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like Western animation and Eastern animation, is that?
It kind
fair?
of is. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's more about the style
Yeah.
Okay.
because it doesn't have to be produced in Asia to
Sure.
be anime, but
Right.
often
But
It
it's
is.
in a certain style.
Okay. Had you guys seen this before?
no.
No.
Amber, you have
Yes.
more than once.
Amber's
Yes. I mean,
grinning
It's
like an
amazing
idiot.
that
over
we
there.
have not, because our kids watch, like,
Yeah.
I think Jason was the first one who watched it, and he was like, you guys have to see it. And I was like, I don't know. It looks kind of dumb.
That's
And
how I
then
thought too.
Archer started watching it, and then Calica and her friends were totally into it
Sure.
for a while, and somehow we never sat down and watched it with
Yeah.
them. And I bet
Archer-
it's been watched more than a dozen times in our house.
Archer had guy friends that came over to watch this movie on a Saturday morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real?
And they
That's
sat in our living room and blasted the music.
good. As they should.
And singing at the top of their lungs.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had joked about doing this movie when it came out because it was so popular,
Yeah.
but it kind of evolved into we should put this on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was that cultural phenomenon.
Yep.
But also, I mean, it's nominated for Best Picture.
Yep.
Like, you don't get nominated for Best Picture just by being popular.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, it deserves some attention if it's going to be nominated.
Sure. All right. Amber, you've seen this the most times.
Yes.
So what's the movie about?
Okay, so K-pop Demon Hunters. It's about these three girls who are kind of like the main characters, and they are the K-pop.
Is it from their perspective or is it about them?
They are.
Why you got to
Sorry.
be like that, then? It's
They
not my
are
fault
the
you're not very
K-pop.
thoughtful when you watch movies.
Go ahead.
They are the K-pop and K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay.
And they come from a long line of demon hunters, and their goal is that every generation, a group of 3 women will rise up, and through their song, they keep the demons away from like our world through a barrier that they create called the Hongmoon. And they do that by singing songs and bringing their fans together. But one of the main characters is part demon, and she's fighting that. And in order to kind of take down the group and target her, the demons decide to create a demon boy band. So they come up to the surface and start fighting. Why are you all smiling?
Because you just said that like it was the most normal thing
It
that
is.
could have ever happened.
No, it's not. It's so not.
That's exactly what happened. And also, that was hilarious.
Yep.
And so they come up from the demon world, and they are a K-pop boy band. And basically, they go to war with each other, and the whole time they're trying to fight the demons and keep them at bay. Yes.
Without letting all of their fans know that there's a
Oh yeah, the fans
Evil
don't
presence.
know about the demons. Yeah.
So I'm gonna make it about me. Growing
Yeah.
up,
You
growing
go
up,
ahead, Thad.
I feel like I lived in a world that was dominated by boy bands and girl bands, right? So
Yep.
we all knew Nick, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and 98 Degrees, and we all knew Spice Girls, and we all knew Destiny's Child, right? Like
Yep.
this seemed to be a thing that I grew up with that has gone completely by the wayside. I don't know a boy band right now that's active. One Direction kind of brought this back,
Yep.
but is there a current boy band that people talk about?
Oh,
Not
Even-
unless
even
they're
in-
K-pop, I would say.
I was gonna say you get
Sure.
what is the K-pop group?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They just came back
yeah.
from their break because they had
'Cause
to go
they had
serve
to enlist in the military.
service in
Oh, they did.
Korea.
Because they hit that age and
Yeah.
they're required to do 2 years. of,
Is it BTS?
Yes. Thank you.
What's that stand for?
I don't
know.
Okay.
Behind the scenes.
But I also had this in like the CCM world, right?
Yes.
I had jars of clay
Yep.
and the Katinas
Uh-huh.
and
For the listeners.
yeah,
CCM is.
contemporary Christian music. But these bands existed not just in pop culture, but in every culture, right?
Yes.
Point of Grace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
DC Talk. So we had these groups all over the place, and now we don't have them. But it's making this resurgence in, is it just
The
Korean
K-pop world.
cultures?
Yeah.
K-pop,
K-pop and
J-pop.
J-pop. Yeah.
Is
Japan.
Okay.
Yep.
Japan.
Japan. Oh boy.
Oh my word.
Jennifer.
Okay.
Jacqueline.
So I don't know. Like I'd heard of K-pop. I think I've heard of BTS, but this is kind of the English version of we're going to bring this thing that's happening
Yep.
that our generation is familiar with from a cultural perspective, just not a character perspective.
Yeah.
But we're going to push it into the mainstream and make a movie about it.
Yeah.
Did I get this right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say so.
And it's not even all English.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, there's a
big
lot in there.
sections of their songs that they sing in Korean.
Yeah.
So cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they did that.
Yeah. It's fun to listen to.
Yeah. Can't sing along. That's kind of a bummer.
You can sing along. They had
If you
theaters for
listen
it.
to it often enough, because
it's on
Calica
Netflix.
absolutely can
Yeah.
sing,
The sing-along
along
version.
with it.
I'm just nervous I'm going to say it wrong.
Yeah, probably will. That's okay.
We watched the sing along version
We
because
did.
Calico was watching it with us.
Do they
And
do a
she-
full song in it?
Yeah.
I feel
Several.
like I just
Yeah,
heard
Soda Pop
clips
is the
of
full
songs.
song.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, like in the movie? Do
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
Well, the first one, how it's done, they sing
Yes.
that whole song.
The very first song, they
In the
perform a
plane.
whole song. Yep. And then,
I learned that diss track is not the same as disco track.
oh,
Is that something everybody knew?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, you missed that one.
There was no disco in this movie.
They did not
No.
disco.
That's true.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Do we
Yeah,
want to
we're-
do a character breakdown?
Yeah. Tell us pick your favorite character.
oh
If you can.
man, they're all a lot of fun.
There's several fun characters in this
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
So as we're recording this, the Olympics are happening in Italy, and Golden from this movie is all over the Olympics.
Yes.
Because obviously, right? I mean, gold medals and things like that. But they like every commercial break, they come back from commercial break,
Yeah,
and it's
Golden.
is the soundtrack and behind it.
Yeah. During the Super Bowl, they kept airing those commercials, and I kept singing, and everyone's like, "Okay, you need to be done." And I was like, "But this is my jam."
Calm down. Yeah.
Okay, characters. So you have the three K-pop stars: Rumi, Mira, and Zoe.
And the band is the Huntrix.
Huntrix. Yep. Rumi's kind of the
Which
main
is
one that you
Latin
follow.
for- Sorry. Come on. Go ahead.
I was just saying Rumi's kind of the main one you follow because she's the part demon one. And then you have their manager Bobby, and Celine, who kind of helped raise Rumi. She's not her real mom, but adopted mother, kind of.
She was also the one who kind of trained the
Yes,
girls to sing and
because
fight
she
demons.
was part of the demon hunters before, the generation
Yes.
before, and then she passed it down to them. And then you have the 5 demons in the boy band, and their pet tiger, which is sick.
Yep.
Am I missing? I mean, there's a lot.
That
There's,
about does it.
Yeah.
there's fans.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Saja Boy. It's the other band.
Yes, the Saja boys.
So who's your favorite?
It's hard. I like Rumi, but I feel like that's just an obvious pick.
She the main
Oh,
one.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The blue hair.
With the purple braid. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, she has the most character development during the movie.
Yeah, she
And-
does.
And you get to follow her story and watch her fight her inner battles,
Fight her demons.
fight her demons, haha,
Yeah,
and fight the demons.
very thinly veiled.
She's also just cool.
She is just cool.
She's just cool.
And didn't we all at one point as little girls want a braid that went all the way down to our ankles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Rapunzel. Didn't we all as
Thad
little
was
girls?
also a little girl.
That's agreeing for the
No,
girls.
I did not want a braid. That was a joke. Amber, who are your favorite character or characters?
I really liked Mira's completely deadpan
Yeah.
all of the time. She was one of my favorites. And then I did some research on the tiger and the bird.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of liked it when they showed up. And they actually are from like Korean art and folklore. And that's a
It's a
cultural,
historical thing to see
historical
them
thing
together. Yeah.
to see them together. And so, which made the instances that they showed up, they are culturally a way to add a humor and lightening of the mood moment when things get like
Bleak.
so. They showed up in the middle of the "we think the demon is going to take over again" scene, and that becomes just this reminder then that, guys, we're watching a K-pop Demon Hunters movie. This isn't that deep. Basically,
Yeah.
is what they do with the whole movie. Like, everybody is feeling bad and sad, but guys, this isn't really that serious. So I liked that use of culture that I didn't know about.
Yeah. Mira was probably my favorite. But I actually liked Mira was the straight man and Zoe was the comic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She was the goofy one.
Mhm.
I think your favorite character was the fan with 42 t-shirts.
He just kept tearing them off.
Yeah, we don't
That
know
was a
his
funny
name.
bit.
No.
But I think Mira was better because of Zoe and vice versa.
Yeah, like standalone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
better with each other. I would
The
agree.
group really needed all three.
Yeah. Which that's why you have the
Yeah.
trio, right? But
Yeah.
I thought Mira's straight deadpan character was
Yep.
more straight and deadpan than because Zoe was so ridiculous.
Right.
Water demons, my favorite.
Yeah. How about Thad?
I looked his name up, Jinyu, the leader of the
Oh,
boy
yeah,
band.
Jinyu.
I thought he was great. I regularly laughed at things he said and did.
Yeah, he's fun.
He's a good character.
Relatable's not the right word, but I feel like he said things that just kind of did it for me. Like
yeah.
watching this movie, I was like, this is ridiculous, but there is a character here that I can relate to. So they have that scene where they meet the boy band for the first time and they're ogling them.
Yep.
I'm
That's the
saying
word.
that right? Okay. And he starts to walk by and he just shoulder checks the main character
Yeah.
and then walks away. And I was like, nobody would ever do that, especially to like the most famous people on the planet.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right. And he's cool with it because he's not really a person. Right.
Right.
He's not human. So it's kind of this we expect them to do something or act away, or every romantic comedy they've ever seen, they run into each other and then he helps her pick up her books or he helps her,
Yeah,
and he doesn't.
And they tease that moment, but he walks away. Yeah.
Yes. And they instantly like change, like, we hate these guys and we
Yeah.
are going to bury them. So he has that, and we see his development of, okay, there's a way out of this.
Yeah.
Steals her juice pouch.
Yeah. My favorite line from him is where the main girl says, Rumi says, "Why does your bird have a tiny hat?" And he says, "Well, I made it for the tiger, but the bird keeps stealing it." So it's not,
And he says it like, just obviously.
of course.
Yeah.
But then you think about the tiny hat on the bird and how much tinier it would be on the tiger. And I just, that it killed me. So yeah, he was my favorite.
Nice.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
So are we ready for a game? I know we're kind of on a...
Yeah.
We got a little time.
Yeah.
Okay, so favorite characters.
Yeah.
What about favorite scene?
Oh, favorite scene.
This one, you may have
yeah.
noticed, this one is not as deep as the one from last week
Or the week before.
or the week before.
Only
Or
if you don't see the
possibly the week
symbolism, though.
before
I mean,
that. Yeah.
But
I think there was symbolism in this one too, but like I said, thinly veiled. Like
yeah, I mean, it
the
wasn't.
demon inside Rumi is actually her demon part. Like they're not making you guess.
Sure.
This is
It's not subtle.
the allegory, like young Goodman Brown, that
Oof.
they named all of the characters after what you wanted. They wanted you to understand.
Yeah. So we don't
Creature
have
envy.
deep themes to
Right.
unpack and symbolism, but it was still a good movie to watch.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite scenes?
I like a lot of the scenes. One of my favorite ones, not the favorite one, is when they go to the doctor to get tonics to help heal Rumi's voice. And he's just a fraud. He's a fake doctor. And he gives her tonics, which is just grape juice with his sticker put on it. But he like tries to like...
They're Capri Sun.
Yeah, basically. But he tries to like... He's like, I got to treat the part by treating the whole. So let me like... examine you and figure out, kind of like where your headspace is at. He can read everyone except Mira, and she like low-key barks at him, and it was and I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, I thought that scene was silly with the doctor. There's so many other good ones though.
Yeah. I love a good band themed movie. Not exactly a jukebox movie because we didn't know these songs beforehand, but
They're on Spotify.
I mean,
we play them in the lobby every week.
oh yeah, I mean they're playing at my house constantly with teenagers. Like that's just what we're listening to right now. But I think the concert scenes are just fun. They're fun, but in true musical form. The music moves the story forward and stuff is happening during the songs. It's not like, oh, we're going to stop the action and have a concert kind of thing.
Like the end scene where they fight
Yeah.
the demon king
Yeah.
through song after the
actually do
Saja
like
Boys
that.
just performed a banger.
It's a little bit of a, like, this movie is a story we've heard 100 times, right? It is
Good versus
the
evil.
good versus evil, and it is the resolution is the community needs to come together to, like,
That was
the hero has been trying to do this on her own the whole time, and the community has to all come behind her. And
That was the theme of the movie for sure.
right.
Which
but it is a very fulfilling moment when the crowd starts singing along with them, and that's the thing that finally helps them beat the demons and that
defeat the
kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know. I like
It's hard to pick a favorite, bro.
music based movies.
Yeah. I think my favorite overall scene is probably the soda pop sequence where
Yeah.
the Saja Boys are singing on the street there.
Yeah.
It's funny. This song that's probably my favorite song from this movie.
Well, and it looked exactly like
It was a boy band. It was identical to every boy band music video we ever watched ever.
well, it was, but the street surrounding looked exactly like.
Oh yeah,
There was one day when we were
Shinjuku.
in Tokyo, and we came out the door of our hotel, and the whole street area was set up as a concert, and there was this basically J-pop girl band. I don't know who it was. All set up, and there were queue lines and security, and this concert popped up out of nowhere, and it was exactly like that. I don't know if that's something they do over there more often, but we actually accidentally walked into one when we were there.
So that's probably my favorite scene overall. But one really great, and the scene isn't so great. It's the payoff of the line, because there's this whole absurd moment where they are going to go and destroy the Saja boys, right? The Huntrix girls are gonna destroy this boy band, and they put on their black, edgy, demon fighting leather costumes, and they're sneaking backstage at this variety show that the Saja boys are on. And they're watching over the top of the
Hot sauce eating contest.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're watching over the top of the set, and Jinyu says, "We have a special guest," and they shine the light on them, and they're up there, and they're like, "Just kidding, just wanted to say congratulations." And they say, "Come join us," in this ridiculous 3-colored slide with a ball pit at the bottom shows up
Just
for
reel it on.
who knows what reason. And then there's wildly inappropriate dialogue for about 45 seconds, and then they go down the slides
in their pleather
in their
pants.
pleather pants, and they stick. And the line that's the payoff is, "We were betrayed by our leather." Just made me laugh. Betrayed by the leather.
Favorite scene for me, I think I have to go with when they have the autograph signing,
Oh yeah.
and they set up this table, and they have
Another good one.
a full house, this line out the door, and the Saja boys show up, and the Rumi
Yeah.
has this line that we're never going to beat them with traditional method. We're not going to outsign them, so we have to invite them to join our signing. So people think it's us being charitable,
Because
right?
they set up the table and half the line.
Yeah, exactly.
Just mindlessly.
Right. So then of course they have all this dialogue happening as they're signing things, and the fans are asking questions like, "What are you talking about? Like, are you guys
Are you whispering?
Yeah.
Are you telling secrets?
So I think I guess their interactions in public, like everybody can see them, everybody's filming them all the time, and it just really had this Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake thing happening.
Oh, yeah.
In my head,
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, what are they saying? What's happening behind the scenes that we don't know about as fans, that we can just see them on stage?
Right.
But obviously things are happening in the background that we don't know about. So, like, they each have a Bobby
Oh yeah,
that is calling the shots. So,
Bobby was great too.
oh, his
Love
stress. I felt his stress through the whole movie.
Oh, I bet you did.
Every time he was like, do what's best for you, but remember what's best for me is these fans. Like, whatever you need to do to make sure that this still happens is fine.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's like pumping himself up, like, I can do this.
This is why you pay me 3%.
Yeah. Like, I can handle it. He just loses it. Love it.
Amber, do you have a game?
I do have a game.
Woot.
I went with our Academy Awards theme on this game, and this is the first one we've done that was Best Animated Feature
Okay.
instead of Best Picture.
Yep.
So
Well,
this
this sequence,
sequence,
right?
yeah.
Because we did Lion King.
Yes. So this is the first one in this series.
Right.
We're on purpose doing a Academy Awards series, and this is the first one we've done in our series for Best Animated Feature. So this is some
Are you singing the song in your head?
Yes.
questions.
All
I
of
just
them.
look over and Amber's head bopping. There's no music.
So we're going to go around
in
the
my head.
circle, and I'm going to ask you trivia about Best Animated Features.
Ooh.
Let's do it.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
We're going to start with Amber.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What was the first film to ever win the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature?
There's no multiple choice.
Nope.
I just have to know.
Yep, just guess.
The first film to ever win Best Animated Feature. Okay. Shrek.
Oh my gosh. Kind of guess was. Do we all get a guess?
Um,
I don't know how to pick one.
it was actually Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
That's what I was gonna say.
Me too.
Because it was the
Well, I know that's
first
the oldest
animated full
Disney
Yep.
movie. I didn't know when they started handing
So-
out awards.
Thad.
That's the question. When
Yes.
did they start handing
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
that award?
So, Thad, what year was the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature first presented?
38.
Very close, 37.
Dang it.
Plus or minus one, that still gets a point.
Yep. So, Ethan, what year did Best Animated Feature become a standard category? They first gave it out in 1937. It was not given out every year.
Oh.
Because they didn't have enough
Until-
animated features to give it out every year, probably.
What year?
I'm going to say 1954.
2001
What?
was
Oh
when
my
it was
gosh.
added as
That's
a
crazy.
feature
For
or
Shrek.
as a standing.
For Shrek?
It was. What movie won in 2001 was Shrek.
Come on,
So-
I got to get a point for
Nailed it.
that.
You do get a point for that.
Yes, I knew Shrek got something.
Were you holding her hand? Could you see the future on that one?
Different movie.
Different movie.
Give me another one. I'm on fire.
Okay. So actually, the next question was what movie won in 2001,
Shrek.
which was Shrek. So I'll ask you the next one. Has any animated feature ever been nominated for Best Picture? Oh, that was...
Yeah.
Hold on. Yes. Has any animated feature been nominated for Best Picture before 2001? There was not a Best Animated. Were there any animated movies that were nominated?
Yes.
Yes. Any guess what it was?
So this is before Shrek.
Mm-hmm.
BS.
BS before Shrek. No, I have no guesses.
I know it.
You know it.
Oh, yeah.
What
It's,
was it?
it's Beauty and the Beast.
It is Beauty and the Beast.
We talked about it on the Lion King episode
Oh, yeah.
when
There you go.
our
Also,
argument
fair I
was,
wasn't there.
is it the best animated movie ever? And my argument was, no, it wasn't even nominated for Best Picture. Right?
Because that wasn't
Yeah.
a category, though.
Uh-huh. I didn't know it wasn't a category, but
It wasn't a
that's interesting.
category, but Beauty and the Beast was nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah.
Lion King was not, interestingly.
Oh, wow.
So,
That is interesting.
all right, Thad.
Mm-hmm.
Which studio holds the record for the most Best Animated Feature wins?
Oh,
Wins. Is it not Disney? Isn't that? It's got to be Disney.
It is not Disney.
Paramount.
It is Pixar.
I feel like.
Because pre-Disney, Pixar won a lot of
Pixar
them.
Animation
Really?
Studios. Mm-hmm.
When did they get
Oh,
bought?
that makes so much sense.
Early 2000s,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think. That's probably wrong. 2012.
Oh, they were separate until 2012?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Wow.
recent.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because Bob
I'm
Iger
learning so much.
and Steve Jobs
Yep.
were the ones who did the sale, the purchase.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had anything to do with.
Yep.
Interesting.
All right, Ethan. Which animated feature won Best Animated Picture last year, 2025?
It was not a Disney movie.
That is correct.
I have no idea. I'm going to know it when you say it because I'm sure it was a big...
Actually, you might not.
Shrek 5.
The movie was called Flow.
Oh, yeah, I heard of that.
Yeah.
Shrek
Excuse
5.
me, Flo.
Return to
Flo.
the Swamp.
So, Amber,
Yes.
Flo was the first film from which country to be nominated for an Academy Award of any kind?
From which country? Girl, there are so many countries.
There are so many countries.
Hay muchas.
So,
don't
Flo
know.
was from which country?
I don't even know what flow is. That would be helpful. Can I Google flow?
No, because it'll tell
From
you. the answer.
Progressive.
It will tell you where it's
I know what
from.
flow from Progressive looks like. I don't know. Mexico.
Flo was made in Latvia.
Close.
It was the first Latvian film to
Alphabetically,
win an
anyway.
Academy Award.
Yeah, can I get half points for alphabetical closeness?
No.
Dang it.
I'm not actually keeping track of points this time.
Close.
This is more for interest's sake.
Okay. Wait, what was the country again?
Latvia.
Latvia? Mm-hmm. Latvia. Okay.
I'm pretty sure the
I thought
U.S.
that was
destroyed them in hockey last night.
Could be.
It was
Well, they
like
destroyed
it
us in Best Animated Picture
was
last
like
year.
5-1.
They did.
Revenge game. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
that's what it was.
Revenge game.
Yeah. I should have printed out the list. There was a pretty major Disney Pixar film on the list that they beat with Flo last year.
Was it
Yo.
Elio? No, Elio's
No,
nominated
Elio's
this year.
nominated this
Yeah.
year.
Along with Zootopia 2.
I don't remember
What
what it
came
was.
out last year?
Anyway, I should have printed out the list. Thad, there were 2 animated films by Studio Ghibli, directed by Hayao Miyazaki.
Yeah.
That won.
Yeah.
Can you name one of them?
Nope. Wouldn't even know where to start.
I wouldn't either.
Yell Shrek.
Shrek 3.
Spirited Away
Is that the horse one?
is probably
No, that's just Spirit.
That was just
Don't
Spirit.
disrespect that one.
Spirited Away. I can picture the guy from Spirited Away.
Oh, that's
He
the jazz one.
had the
No.
that was Soul.
Ah,
And The Boy and the Heron
Oh,
won
that one I had
more
heard of that.
recently.
the boy and his fish.
Old Man in the Sea.
All right, Ethan,
Jonah and the Whale.
we said earlier that Pixar has been nominated for the most best animated feature. How many nominations have they received?
Ooh.
Nominations.
Not wins, nominations.
Plus or minus
That's the
5
next
on this
question.
one.
So think
No
about
kidding.
that, Amber.
Jeez.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking.
They haven't come out with anything bad. Everything they've ever produced has
Honestly.
probably been nominated.
That's probably true.
That's what I'm saying. How many Pixar movies are there? Just say that.
I was gonna guess like 28.
They have been nominated 20 times for best animated feature. So how many times have they won? They also have won the most.
16.
I was gonna say 13.
That's a good guess.
11.
Oh, yeah.
They have won 11 times. There's a few here on. Do you know of these movies? So, which animated film, Thad, set in Colombia won Best Animated Feature in 2021?
I know this one because I started making arepas recently,
Yeah.
and they have a whole video on YouTube about the voice actors
I know
making
this one.
arepas.
I know this one.
Yeah.
What was the movie? Was it Encanto?
It was Encanto.
Okay.
Yay.
Encanto.
Encanto.
We don't talk about Bruno.
No.
Have we done that one on the podcast?
No.
That
on
one
the
is
list.
huge estate planning.
Yeah, it's on the list.
Oh, good.
Ethan, what was the first animated movie that was stop motion to win Best
Whoa.
Animated?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's not.
Such a confident guess.
Wallace and Gromit.
James and the Giant
It was
Peach.
Wallace and
Wallace
Gromit.
and Gromit.
Nice.
Oh, that stuff is good stuff. The cheese moon. Anyway,
Amber, which
yes.
film won Best Animated Feature in 2010 that recounts the adventures of a toy cowboy and a spaceman?
Oh,
2010 is important here.
perchance. Oh. Okay, so it's Toy Story, but I have to specify which one. You're nodding. Okay. 2010. That doesn't help me. I was 8.
Is that real?
Is that
That's
real?
not real.
I was 8.
I was. Why are you glaring at me?
Tristan and I
this
started
law firm
dating
in
in
2010.
It's not my fault you hired someone my age. Just telling you how it is.
That's true.
I'm going to say Toy Story 2.
No.
It's Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3.
Yes.
We saw it in the theater.
Is that the
Sadly,
Lotso Hug and Bear one?
I
Yes,
think
with Jason.
sadly, only Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4 have been nominated for
That's a tragedy.
best
How has number
animated
1 not
feature.
been
I don't know.
animated?
That was groundbreaking.
That's what I'm saying. Was that Pixar's first movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was?
It's crazy. They
Good
were.
for them.
Their,
Great
their
cast,
first, their
too.
first film. Like
Yeah.
they had
Yeah,
short.
they did
like
shorts.
and things
I like
that,
those
but-
shorts. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thad, name the animated feature that won about life after humans leave Earth, starring a small robot.
Pick me. Pick
It's
me.
not the jazz one.
Pick me.
This is not the jazz one.
Life After Humans Leave Earth. Starring a robot?
This movie has no dialogue for the
Wall-E?
first. Yes.
Oh.
I thought you meant after they
Eva.
die, like when they leave Earth.
Nope.
Eva.
Nope. They actually physically got in a spaceship
When they
and
actually,
left.
dude, when they're playing tennis, just like from their chairs.
Yes.
That one.
No.
Ethan, which
Yep.
film featuring an aspiring chef won Best Animated Feature in 2007?
Which film featuring an aspiring chef?
Anyone can cook.
Well, maybe. I mean, the first thing I thought of was Ratatouille.
Anyone can cook. How could it not be?
Is Donkey an aspiring chef?
In the morning, I'm making waffles. That was
Parfaits
not
have layers.
2007. That was 2001. We've covered that already.
Yeah, I'm going with Ratatouille.
It is Ratatouille. The question actually says featuring a rat aspiring to become a chef, and I was like, that is like
That's a little too
let's
on the
just
nose.
hand this question to him.
I mean,
on a
it
silver
really
platter.
almost did anyway, but like, it could have been something else. I couldn't remember when Ratatouille came
It's
out.
donkey and aspiring chef. Is there another one for me?
Yep.
I like this. Keep going.
Name a film that won Best Animated Feature that centers around a group of street savvy penguins.
Penguins of Madagascar.
It was not.
Mr. Popper's Penguins. No, that's not animated. Street Savvy Penguins? Is it just Madagascar?
It
I'm
was
crashing and burning.
Happy Feet.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember Happy Feet.
When they sing In My Room by the Beach Boys in 4 parts. That one killed me.
That one was tricky though, because I was with you on Penguins
Yeah.
of Madagascar.
Yeah.
Well, she said Street Savvy, and I
Street
forgot any
savvy.
other penguin.
Yeah.
exactly.
I forgot any other
Correct.
penguin because obviously. it
No,
was
but
the
Happy
penguins
Feet is
of-
good stuff too.
Yeah.
That movie was cute.
Thad, this is the last one I have.
Okay.
How many times has an animated film been nominated for both Best Animated and Best Picture at the same Oscars?
Okay, so it didn't even become a regular thing until 2001.
No, but that doesn't mean there weren't, because there were
Okay.
years that
Right.
they
I mean,
Okay. Yeah.
Lion King.
1937.
Okay, so it has to get both Best Picture and
Nominated.
Yes.
nominated. Okay, I'm going to say once.
There are 3 films.
I was going to say 3, and my thought
I was
was,
going to say 10.
well, Beauty and the Beast.
Yep.
And then it was going to be like Toy Story 3.
It was Toy Story 3.
Oh my
And
gosh,
then-
killing it.
Did Flo get nominated for both?
Mm-mm. It was Up.
Oh, yeah.
I
Of course.
love that
Of course.
movie.
Speaking of estate planning movies.
Right?
Right on.
Cool. Thanks for the game, Amber. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. I learned a lot.
All right, thanks for the game, Amber.
Yeah.
All right.
Learned a lot. That was fun.
That was. Time to talk about some estate planning themes.
Mm.
This is obviously an estate planning movie.
Obviously.
You know why?
Because every movie is an estate planning movie.
I was gonna say it depends, but I was like, that's not gonna work right here.
That would have been, not
That's
right.
relevant later,
Yeah.
other times.
But they do exist though, right? Like coming into this movie, it was kind of a joke. Like, is there anything in this movie? But
This
really,
movie
there is
not a joke.
Yeah.
No,
Thad.
it's right there. Well, because of the themes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do any stick out immediately, Amber?
Which
Okay.
Amber?
Me, Amber, I think.
Okay.
Because we were talking
Go,
about it
you
earlier,
go.
right? It's
I have independently come up with some
okay,
ideas
You don't have to say
on
that.
estate planning without talking to people whose names rhyme with Schmad or Schmeathan. And I did this all by myself.
All right, what do you got?
Jinyu leaves his family to go live in the palace and leaves them out in the streets. Obviously, they were poor before. And he kind of just throws them back out there and says, no, I'm going to go my own way and benefit myself and not really plan for you guys. Boom, estate planning. Next on the list.
Or lack of estate planning.
Yeah.
Boom.
Next on the list is that a lot of the movie is spent around planning to take down the Saja boys. And you need to do precise planning when you are estate planning. Boom, estate planning. Next, Celine passes down the legacy.
Check and check.
Yes. Celine passes down legacy by being a sunshine sister and then passing down the demon warrior K-pop thing to the Huntrix.
As an
demon
aside,
hunter.
I loved the 20 seconds where they went back through all of the previous
Yeah.
hunter bands from
Wasn't
the
that
different
so cool?
Eras.
decades, and that
And
was
there's
fun.
always 3 of them.
And it was like, yeah, if that was 30 seconds of the movie,
Yeah.
but that was cool.
I think we needed that.
But there's your legacy moment.
legacy. Boom, estate planning.
So I've got one.
Okay.
So I Googled it, and Saja in Korean has
Means-
3 meanings. Have you guys done this?
One of them's lion, isn't it?
One is lion, right?
Yep.
And
'Cause
their
there's
logo
the
is a
lion
lion.
on the
Yep.
logo.
Uh-huh.
Yep. The next one is messenger, right?
Okay.
Oh.
So this is the idea that they were using their songs to steal the souls of others,
Sure.
right? Here's the third one.
Estate planning.
The third meaning is agent, as in
No
acting on someone else's
way.
behalf.
Boom.
Which totally
estate
works
planning.
because they're acting
Yep.
on behalf of the weird, flamey, evil entity.
Exactly.
That is
Yeah,
so,
it's just a ball of fire.
that is so on the nose. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
This is an estate planning movie.
Wow.
There you go.
Good one, Thad.
It's there.
That was
I
really
like
fun
it.
that you Googled that.
Yep. I just wanted to know what Saja meant. And I saw it and I
Yeah.
was like, there it is.
Check.
I knew
look,
it meant
it's an estate
lion.
planning movie.
That's all
Hey,
I knew.
Yep.
Saja.
I mean, that happens to me all the time.
Sure.
We talked about this before on this podcast. Why did we start talking about movies and how they're about estate planning? We're watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And there's a commercial on the TV about estate planning. Like they were literally talking about having a will. And I looked at Amber and went,
It's a estate
it's an
planning.
estate
Super Bowl.
planning commercial.
The Super Bowl is estate planning. What commercial is that?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Rocket lawyer.
No.
Those guys suck.
Sabrina Carpenter and
Indeed.
her Pringle man. He got destroyed. And what if he didn't have a will?
He probably didn't.
That was
he was
estate
made out of
planning.
Pringles.
That had sucked.
No, it didn't.
Would you do a will for somebody made out of Pringles?
No.
Yes, I would,
'Cause
but
they
I'm
don't
not a
have- They
lawyer.
don't have capacity.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. So I would be a bad
Anyway.
lawyer.
That got off track.
You like the one thing and you go, oh my goodness.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Those are all good ones. What else?
Well, you have the thing where even though she got passed down the legacy by, I don't remember her, not her mom,
Celine.
Celine. But
Ceiling.
the not her mom thing is the,
Yeah.
like, where is her legacy?
How did she come to
Is
be in
she-
possession of this child?
Yep. Is she a
She was a
Huntrix
sunshine
legacy
sister
or a,
with Rumi's mom.
yeah,
But that doesn't give her
She's a
guardianship.
guardian,
guardianship?
not a mother.
Right.
Mhm.
But there's some stuff there.
Where's everyone else's moms? Mira and Zoe.
Mira,
their
it
parents?
shows her
her
with her
family.
parents. Her family was
She was the
hugely
black
disappointed in
sheep.
her bad behavior, and
because she
therefore
was
she
too wild.
became a pop star.
That's right there in the song.
And Zoe grew up in America. Boom, more
Yes.
estate planning.
America.
Why is that estate planning?
She grew up in America
I don't know.
and then moved to,
Korea.
yeah. And that's where they're performing now. She probably had to change all of her documents.
Should update her address.
Yes. Yes.
Great.
Boom, estate planning.
Yep.
That's how it's done.
Sorry. Wonder what the liability is for, like, I don't know, tearing a plane in 3 pieces and dropping the pieces from and
20,000
destruction
feet.
of property, and that stuff all just goes away in movies.
Yeah. It didn't
Yeah.
in the Avengers.
It didn't in the Avengers
So,
or the Incredibles.
Avengers Civil War.
You ruined my death.
What'd you see, Ethan?
Yep. The big one was the obvious one now is the Saja boys, right? Because that's, I didn't look that up, but that's,
Yeah. What does it mean to be an agent?
Yeah. And the guardianship. I didn't really, there wasn't enough detail for me to flesh out what was going on with Jinyu, however many hundreds of years ago, when he left his family behind, because there is something there, right? Did he provide for them at all? Didn't he provide for them at all? What was his, right?
Well, and after his dad was gone, what was his responsibility to provide, or what his?
Right. And was he a child or was he an adult and things like that? So there's questions there about.
Yeah, not a
what
lot
happened.
is said about that in the
Yeah,
movie.
it's just I left my family behind. Well, what does that really mean? I like the analogy of their songwriting to provide protection. So Zoe has these 23 notebooks. I believe she said it was 23.
It's really 30.
30 more notebooks.
Why are you looking at me? I don't remember the number.
Is that the line?
Something like that, yeah.
It's along those
I
lines.
have an idea. I actually have 30 ideas, but this is my best one.
She has these 23 notebooks full of songs that she's been working on. And they write out this new song that they're going to perform, their diss track.
Yeah.
And they decide not to and sing a different song instead because they realize that the diss track is actually going to make it worse. It's going to make their plan work worse than if they write out, do a different song. And then the song that they write is the protection for the world. It's the honeymoon, right? Well, we write documents all the time
For protection.
of the things that matter to people. So there's a nice connection there.
There you go. There's a scene where the main chick is in her bedroom and she threw something in the garbage and the tiger's trying to get access to it. And I was just thinking about insurance companies in towns that call us and ask for other people's documents and we have to keep them from getting it.
They're reaching towards the basket. We have to be like, no.
The idea of confidentiality around the documents.
That's funny. Don't
right.
let the magic tiger steal your documents.
Exactly.
Keep your estate planning portfolio out of reach.
Yes, predators. Time to rate the film. So we do a rating system. It's based on a scale of 0 to 10.
Oh.
Where we would give a film 3 points if it made you laugh, made you cry, or made you think with a bonus point, and if you'd watch it again. Who wants to start?
I have to write mine down. Hold on.
I'll go first.
Do it.
2 for laugh.
Yep.
The animals are funny.
Sure.
And actually, Jinyu is actually pretty funny. You said
And Zoe
Bobby.
can be very
Zoe was
funny.
very funny.
Bobby
And Bobby.
is funny.
Bobby's good stuff.
the
40
thing.
t-shirt guy.
No, that was just stupid. The thing
I
that
thought it was
they
funny.
do in anime,
Yeah.
where they mutate their people's faces around different expressions. There were a couple of times in this movie where the expression that one of the characters was making was so
Like when they're eating the ramen.
out there.
Yep.
Or when they see the boy band for the first time.
all of
their
those
eyes
things.
turn to popcorn.
Yeah. Some of them were just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe they made that face. So it just made me laugh.
Yeah.
Think 1. I could see it getting a 2, but I didn't think.
Sure.
So
You're just supposed to enjoy.
yeah,
Just supposed to vibe.
This was just it was candy.
Yep.
Yeah, 1 for cry. Yeah, that's it.
Good there. 4.
I wouldn't watch it again.
That's okay. All right. Amber.
But
Yeah.
but the songs are fun.
They are.
Songs are bangers.
And I like Soda Pop is my favorite song in this
That's
movie.
interesting because that one is actually kind of widely hated.
I know.
People are getting sick of that one.
It's because it's all over the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just overplayed. But you
On
go ahead
everything.
and you love it.
I just think it's the most creative, and it's the most it's so different from everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I think Laugh, I was going to give it a 2. I thought it was fun. And it was fun the whole way through, and several things did make me laugh. And Think I'm also going to give it a 2, and I'm going to blame Thad for making it a 2 for Think for me, because he said yesterday something about the theology in this movie being not
Yes.
great. And so I was looking for the theological moments the whole time, and I'm actually not sure I agree with you. So we can have that conversation
What?
later.
Okay.
Whoa.
It's the traditional good versus evil story that's all over Narnia and the Lord of the Rings. And just because
Don't
they
even
use the word
compare this
demon.
movie to Narnia.
Oh boy.
No, but there's a traditional story or trope that is through every good Christian story everywhere that was
Sure.
through here too. But you made me think a lot trying to figure out
There we go.
where it was so terrible. And I would watch it again. It didn't make me cry at all.
Yes.
So I think
Wait.
it gets a 5.
Wait. Oh,
so
2 for laugh,
2 for okay.
2 for think,
Yep.
0 for cry.
Okay. And you'd watch it again.
Yeah.
5. Okay. Cool. Amber.
Okay. I have the same exact rating as Ethan. So I have 2 for laugh,
Okay.
1 for cry.
Okay.
I didn't really cry, but there's some like emotional things with like Remy trying to figure out how to be half demon and Chino leaving behind his family 400 years of dealing with that. Think I don't think very much when I watch this movie. I just chill and it's really fun. So it's a 1 because I think a little bit. I'd definitely watch it again.
It's not the same rating as Ethan.
yeah, I had a 4. You had a 5.
Where did I go wrong? Oh, you would not
I
watch
would
it
not
again.
Watch it again.
Okay. Close to the same rating.
Yeah.
Sure. Cool.
Your turn, Thad.
I'm right with you guys on everything. 2 for laugh. There's just like a certain anime comedy that exists.
Totally, and that's very present in this.
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 there. Cry 1. I mean, she's dealing with herself, and he's dealing with his past, but I wouldn't say there's anything tragic in it. Think I'll go 2 on it to get me to 5. I would watch it again. I don't think I would seek it out though. So it's not like I'm offended and I'm never watching this, but it's probably not like I definitely have to
I mean,
be in
that's
the right group.
I wouldn't pick it
Yeah.
for any reason.
Yeah. So I think I'll stick with my 5. So
Good. Lots of middle of the road ratings.
stick around for our bonus content, which is me and Amber talking about the theology of K-pop
Oh, if
Demon
you want to
Hunters.
start talking theology of movies,
Yeah.
you and I could go on every single one here.
We sure could. So that's going to be for our 82 Toothpicks Plus subscribers.
P.S. that doesn't
$82 a
exist.
month.
$82 a month. Available for our Legacy Guard members.
There you go.
Can you
Oh,
imagine
man.
if we marketed
so
that? You actually get access to our bonus
you
content
get
of our podcast.
Theological content as a
People-
bonus for your.
Amazing.
They can be on the Patreon.
There you go.
That's what podcasts do.
Subscribe to Patreon.
Yeah.
Yep. Or Rumble.
Oh man.
All right. Any other thoughts?
I don't think
Good.
so.
Cool.
Thanks everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in to 82 Toothpicks. This episode featured your hosts, Ethan, Jocelyn, Amber, and Thad, breaking down the movie. Want more? Check out Ethan's book, It's Not Too Late, for insights on securing your own legacy. Visit us at heisingalaw.com for all things 82 Toothpicks, including past episodes and more. If you enjoyed the show, follow us wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss an episode. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Remember, every movie is an estate planning